My little pony, fatherless pony, punishment can hold their sins.
I'm Pestilence Pony!
I'm War Pony.
I'm Famine Pony.
I am...
And we are Evermeadows Downfall.
Well, 2 leaders of Paroxysmal have been bested. One from diplomacy, the other from sheer destruction. We've met with Ilfang, who held domain over the critters of the realm. Although with even the slightest amount of confrontation, his rat-like body collapsed, yet his loyalty crumbled even swifter than that. Begging and pleading, Ilfang offered his life to his betters. And that's when it all went wrong. Hayes and Venus could hear the pathetic wailing of their royal leader, invoking sinister control over the rodents' inhabitants. Indeed, the small council of Rottails and Shroomfangs had been liquidated and combined over Ilfang's flesh, causing him to mutate and grow to titanic portions, with something brewing deep inside. Turns out, energy, and lots of it. Each attack seemed to have increased its mass to the point where there was but one destiny for the little bugger: to burst in a chaotic blast that eliminated most of the landscape. Thankfully, with the boost to the faith given to me from my horsemen, my will demanded this bomb of pestilent energy not obliterate my comrades, but instead funnel the power. Funnel it into the formerly blessed Margauge Knight, who withstands its union without immense consequence. I'm still proud of you, my lad, for you absorbed this fission with minimal issue. There was the side effect of spontaneous nuclear bomb-like explosions, but I think we have channeled that force into your body. That's right, Vargon. You can harness this explosive power through your body or bow. And we may well need it, as we examine the damage left from Ilfang's blast, seeing Festervane so distraught over the death of her spawns. Through the party's diplomacy, they somehow convinced the Lady of Insects to join the group, and somehow be a breeding mate to repopulate Paroxysmal with powerful, pestilent insectoid children. I guess Vargon enjoys Bussy in 2 ways, but let's see how Zeus takes this news. That is, if Festervane makes it back to the material plane, for Hayes and Venus have sent the realm to try and destroy us. But we live, bitches! Isn't that right, Plague?
Well, now it seems you cheeky blighters managed to end up in our realm and fight back against a small portion of our hive mind. Keep in mind, we have to reprimand you for our losses. And you daft bastards survived our plague eruption out of Ilfang.
Not too sympathetic for one of your supposed chosen beings decimated, are you?
Oh, you think he has perished? No, no, Honey Man. His corpse bursting was meant to destroy your wretched lot. But you survived. Nay, you harnessed his bomb into Vargon. Therefore, his essence, and therefore his atoms, his force, his soul. It is now within your petty lieutenant. You were so worried about saving your friends. It seems like you are going to lose one.
You see, I know you're trying to intimidate me, perhaps scare me, and anybody else. It may have worked. Horsemen, it seems like these realms don't know the terror we have become legendary for, and the atrocities we have wrought. Save the threats if you don't want Vargon to have all of the energy and power Ilfang had, without me withering his soul into absolute non-existence. Listen to what Gorbash and the party are offering you and your people. So maybe there will be future generations of Paroxysmal. Otherwise, and I need you to listen to this, I am the next in line for even higher divinity. I could condense all that was once unique and special about your complicatedly named realm into just pure energy. Give Vagon all the mastery of pestilence, and no one will remember your name or legacy, much like Darkhaven or the Travan Farms. The what? Exactly. So, hop off your high horse so you can watch us crush your existence with our horses. Actually, I have changed my mind. You both have had millennia to change your ways, with immortality being commonplace as you stand on a very wellspring of life. Yet you decided constant pain, torment, and mind control would be how your reign shall rule. Alas, I think you best look around you, Plague, for our journey was no simple pilgrimage. I just needed to get a lay of the land. Now watch as I consume it! You do not wish to give Vargon your powers voluntarily? You think you deserve this strength after what you've done? I'm afraid we can't allow you to live.
Listen, we all may have rebelled against Asmodeus, but that doesn't earn any of you the title of comrade or even friends. Besides, Vagon would never forgive us if he knew we had... Who dares twist the fates in our acquisition of the horsemen?
Here we go again. I wonder where we will end up next.
Forsooth, do I no longer comprehend reality? Or is it truly a matter of misfortune that I see the burning skies of Valkinir?
Valkinir? You speak of the fallen angels' realm.
Verily, family, this be the very same domain of the warmonger who fell from grace. Long have I heard stories from my former master of this realm of battle and conflict. An entire...
One moment, Bartles. Let's get somewhere private. There. You were saying?
Thank you, friend. Yes, an entire plane of existence, with one supreme ruler, conjured to contain the most furious souls who still breathe. They all want the same thing, and they are willing to destroy their brothers and sisters just to achieve it. For the unlife of me, I cannot recall what the prize of gold would be worth such carnage. Though if I may speak freely, I truly doubt they recall the reason either.
Anger holds such corruption on a soul, and violence becomes a subconscious reaction. Rage did not originate in this dangerous place, after all. Asmodeus manifested plenty when he was born, though he channels it into ambition, envy, and pride primarily through most of the cycles. Yet rage is all these creatures know, with conviction unwavering. Their minds cannot be convinced, for they are far too gone. The only salvation they have is the release of death, which their enemies cannot wait to grant them. You say you do not recall why they fight Nevermore. Consider yourself blessed to be ignorant to the War of Dusk, or rather, what he once was known as Solroth.
Solroth? Was that...
Yes, his angelic name that was gifted to him by Ezra. It takes a lot to cause an angel to rebel, but once that bridge is crossed, there is no return. Now, the radiant light, especially that produced by a soul, fills Dusk with rage. A prize. It's a quest. A quest to eradicate the light of the living, to ease his own pain, the blinding radiance in his eyes. And what do these wrathful souls get in return? Why, to be the last one standing, of course. For their anger shall make them strong. Perhaps strong enough to slay Dusk. For these soldiers will fight to rule the realm of no survivors. So, my horsemen, I hope you understand what you're getting into. We must trek through a realm of war, battling inconvincible warriors along the way to reach Dusk. Even as we speak, the fallen angel will be knee-deep in corpses, slaying those banished here, hunting any souls to snuff out.
But sir, I understand not. Why must we journey to meet dusk if everyone only wishes to murder? Why would dusk quarrel with us?
Because, little Revenant, we are the strongest beings in Valkinir, and therefore our souls are the brightest ones here, despite the corruption they hold. We are a beacon to all these berserkers. And secondly, clearly, since we departed to Darkhaven, these horsemen have been pulled to realms that closely associate themselves with their powers. Death for V in Darkhaven, Pestilence for Vargon and Paroxysmal, and finally, War for Gorbesh in Valkinir. There is some nebulous force that is beckoning us forward to get the chance to claim immense power. And if the universe wishes us to grow stronger to take on any foe, I think we should listen to its call. I have already dealt with all ties to famine before I met you, sweet bunch. The realms and gods assimilated into my person, along with all the devil has given me. I have absorbed Darkhaven and Paroxysmal, and once we reach Solroth, I imagine all of us will be pulled to somewhere. But rest assured, we will confront these rulers of realms, and with their command finally purged from these worlds, I can finally bestow upon you three immeasurable powers that can only grow with the assimilation of the primordials. I believe I hear a battle taking place above us. Shall we show Valkinir the Quartet of Destruction?